Well, before their match at Armageddon tonight, Arn was trying to tell Cody how dangerous Mick Foley is, and this is when Mick Foley would strike, completely busting Arn Anderson open with that barbed wire chair, followed by Cody. We have confirmed Cody Rhodes suffered from a concussion, and that match will be postponed, ladies and gentlemen. Good news, TWFC fans, we have been busy in real life, and all of our obligations are clear. So after Armageddon, we're back to full strength. But let's look at the highlights of the TNT television title ladder match. The title was hanging above the ring. Christian, Darby Allin, this time no interference allowed. Remember, Christian had beat him in the tournament, in the blackout. These two would take it right to each other. Christian in the early going, working on the back of Darby. Watch him just push this ladder right over on Darby. Christian was in control from the early goings of this one. As both men would climb the ladder, Christian would open up right hands, raining them down on Darby's forehead. But would that be enough? Darby came firing back, and that's when he would go to make his move. But it would cost him, because Christian would grab him and hit a huge Death Valley driver from the top of the ladder. Both men were down. About 10 minutes later, Christian would have Darby in the corner, smashing him between the ladder with that chair. Darby, big coffin drop. That would open things back up. It was every man's game right here, anybody's game. Darby would get caught and suplexed into the chair, going for another coffin drop. Christian would set up the ladder, and Darby would run and dive through the ladder. Big suicide dive by Darby. Both of these men want that television title because it can be cashed in after a successful defense whenever you want. Big suplex out on the concrete. The ring mat had already been removed. Christian later on with the spear right through that table. Both of these men want this title so bad. For one, it's television time. For two, it could be a world title match in the future on television whenever. Darby with the chair as Christian was going to climb. And that's when Darby saw his opening from the middle of that ladder. Coffin drop through the propped up ladder on the outside. And the race was on. Darby would crawl into the ring, and Darby Allin is the TNT television champion. Or is he? Because afterwards, Sting brought out the backpack and he brings the TWFC Hardcore Championship. We'll figure out where this is going next time, but remember, the 5-man Armageddon match of champions is next.